And I too want to be associated with the congratulations to Senator Regina Doherty and Senator Lynn Boylan on their elevation to the membership of the European Parliament, and also to Senator Blaney and Senator Chambers and Senator Gavin. It's a massive thing to put yourself forward in any election, and I commend you all on your performance. Look, I cannot have been the only member of the House observing some of the electoral statistics from the election and the concerning rate of voter turnout, as well as the perennial issue of spoiled votes. In a morbid landmark of EU elections in this country, just under half, exactly 49.4% of voters made it to the polling stations last week to cast their vote, down from a participation rate of 50.2% in 2019, as Ireland broke away from the EU norm of increased turnout this election cycle. This phenomenon was particularly glaring in working class areas of Dublin, where turnout was as low as 33% in the south inner city. Perhaps equally as worse than this, the Electoral Commission reported 60,000, 1.3% of all votes, spoiled or incorrectly filled out ballots, despite continued campaigns in the past years to heighten voter awareness. While great strides have been made to mitigate the cause of incorrect filled out ballots, many reporting on the Midlands North West European constituency described a higher than average rate of spoiled votes, potentially driven by the amount of European candidates. As Ireland's politics becomes more diverse, with greater selection of candidates, there is concern that pre-existing issues with voting will be magnified as our elections become more complicated. Has the Electoral Commission considered simplified ballots, as is tried in Australia and Germany, to reduce voter confusion, or even the prospect of the voting system being given greater instruction time in schools? Similarly, has the Commission given much thought to the potential of electronic optical scanners for vote counting in many American states such as Florida or Michigan, and recently piloted in the UK and France? Their scanners have been trialled with success in the UK local elections and could minimise the time taken up by traditional hand counting and free up time for politicians and national airwaves. Despite the mountains of reporting on the so-called far right or the threat of misinformation having half the population shirk from their democratic duties of simply being miseducated not to vote properly is a major concern for Irish democracy. While the prospect of electronic voting is perhaps beyond the political grasp as of present, considering scandals, it is time for the Irish electorate practices to enter the 21st centuries and integrate the best technology practices on offer, as well as minimising spoiled votes. Democratic suffrage is only as good as the mechanisms that support it, and the warning signs are showing on the machinery of Irish democracy following last week. Thank you.